Good morning. How's everybody been? I hope you've been enjoying reading folklore and learning about it. Today we're going to learn about another piece of folklore. It is a fable. I'm sure you've heard that before. I know you've read them. Here's a fable. A fable has a fictional story, just like they are, all of them are. It teaches a moral or a lesson, and it's short, and it has a problem and a solution. And animals are generally the characters. Animals are the characters. So, you've heard about probably Aesop fables. And I always used to wonder, what the heck is Aesop? What is that? I know what a fable is. What's an Aesop fable? So I thought I'd share that with you. Long ago, there was a slave in Greece, and he observed animals and people a lot. And he became a storyteller. And he would tell stories about the characters were animals, but they had human qualities. And we learned about that before in poetry, and it's called personification. So Aesop was a slave from Greece, and he was a storyteller, and he told these stories. So that's where the Aesop came from. I thought that was an interesting piece of information for you. So I'm going to read to you a fable. It's actually an Aesop fable. And I'm going to look to make sure that it is a fable, that it has these things in it. So we'll discuss it in a minute. But let's enjoy this very short fable. The Dog and His Reflection. A dog was walking home with his dinner, a large slab of meat in his mouth. On his way, he walked by a river. Looking in the river, he saw another dog with a handsome chunk of meat in his mouth. I want that meat too, thought the dog, and he snapped at the dog to grab his meat, which caused him to drop his dinner in the river. And the moral says too much greed results in nothing. So there is a moral. It is about a dog. It's very short. So this dog sees his reflection in the river and thinks there's another dog. So he wants his food too, and he drops his meat, and then he has nothing. So I would say he's being greedy. And sometimes if you're greedy, you end up with nothing. That was the moral of the story. It's something you can use in your own life. Think about, maybe I shouldn't be so greedy if I have this, because I could end up with nothing. All right, so I have a site for you. It's actually this one, Storyit.com. I will put a link for you. There are several Aesop fables you can enjoy reading, and they're short. So that's what you're going to do, is spend some time exploring some Aesop fables. You can still go on Epic. When you are finished doing that, you will have a short story to read. And then you will answer, and then you will answer questions about that short story in Seesaw. It's a short fable story, and you will answer your questions about it. So enjoy fables. Tomorrow we're going to talk about the last two. There's two. We're going to combine them together. The last two. Enjoy reading your fables. See you tomorrow.